for an opponent, I'm going to go out there and do what's natural and do what's free to me, which is go out there and have fun and be me. Shavkat's phenomenal. I respect him. I respect everything that he brings to this matchup. But I know I'm well capable of going out there and putting him in the dirt. I know I'm well capable of going out there, finishing him, beating him up, and doing it beautifully. So for me, I get to go out here on December 7th at UFC 310, make a statement to myself and the rest of the MMA community that I am one of the greatest fighters this sport has ever seen, and I'm going to prove it by doing it against a guy that many think is the boogeyman.
Was there any talk of this being for an interim title?
No, there wasn't. That was one of the things that when I asked questions about the fight, is it going to be 3 rounds? Is it going to be 5 rounds? Is it going to be for an interim world title? Because it was scheduled to be for a world title. He turned around and said they shut that down pretty quickly. For me, it doesn't matter that it's not for an interim title. Would it be cool? Yes, absolutely. But the truth is, me or Šavkat aren't the world champions right now. It's Belal Muhammad. Mm-hmm. And he's not fit to compete. So it's fair and logical that the winner of this fight is deemed the number 1 contender, goes out there later on in 2025 and fights for that title and earns the right to be called the world champion. Because if we get a belt wrapped around us, what does it mean? You're the fake world champion. You're the second best guy in the division right now because the champion is still there. For me, it's not important. What's important is going out here and beating Šavkat in a beautiful fashion, proving how dangerous I am, proving how amazingly talented I am, and then having a long camp to prepare to get that belt wrapped around my waist and prove that this division is well and truly mine. And anyone who wants to try come take that belt off me is going to have a very, very, very tough time.
Obviously, we know you guys trained a little bit together in the past. And then once this fight came up and was booked, a little bit of footage, a taste, if you will, of you guys working together, a little spar, if you will, out on the mats in Florida. Here's the footage courtesy of your Twitter. Is this why you're so confident? Because you've had the opportunity to train with him, you felt him, you understand the puzzle that is Šavkat? Is that why you are so confident heading into Saturday?
It's genuinely, it's nothing to do with Šavkat, and it's everything to do with me. When I fought MVP, I was very vocal and very honest about how I felt ahead of that fight. I wasn't interested. I had zero interest to fight him. His style was not like the rest of the division. It's a very specific style that it's really only him that have it in MMA. So I had to switch my mentality of going, let's focus on the best version of Ian Gэрri we can get. Let's go out there and prove how good you are in whatever area you want to focus on to be the best version of you. Šavkat is phenomenally talented. I have nothing but respect for the man and everything he's done in his career up until this point, and everything that he said. He's a very similar outlook to me on the division. He's disappointed with the rest of the division. And I know how talented I am. I know that I can beat every single person that weighs in at 170 on this planet. So it's my job to go out there and prove it. And some people might call me nuts. Some people might call me crazy. He's 18-0. He's finished everyone he's fought. I'm 15-0. All I've ever done in my life is win. And people might call me crazy, but crazy is just seeing things earlier than everyone else.
I love that. I did see Šavkat say that, some of the training sessions that you guys had back in the day, you saw this tweet. This is a tweet that has been passed around. Looks like Ian forgot what happened during those training sessions. I don't mind reminding him.
Training is training. What are we doing in training? We're trying to evolve and grow. We are trying to be better. We are trying to do things that put us in scenarios where we need to learn. So if Šavkat believes that the training that we had in the past is going to be the same on Saturday night when he steps into the octagon with me, then Šavkat, I'm speaking to you directly, you're going to be severely mistaken. And if I was you, I would change that mentality very quickly.
Gosh, I can't wait for this. The champ, by the way, Belal, picking you to win. Have you seen this tweet?
I have seen the tweet, and he knows what he's talking about.
Last quick thing. Official prediction. What are we going with?
I think he's going to come out strong. I think he's going to be aggressive. I think the first 2 rounds, you're going to see a lot of him trying to figure out my puzzle. And then I believe 3rd and 4th, I'm going to start to dominate. And I think by the 4th round, I think Shavkat's going to be gassed and he's not going to have anything to do. And I'll find the way to finish him.